5 Haunted Places in the World I Swear You Can't Visit. Number 1. Myrtles Plantation, USA. Rumored to be built on the site of an ancient Indian burial ground, the Myrtles Plantation has been dubbed one of America's most haunted homes. Legend has it that 10 murders have occurred in the house. The ghost of a former slave in a green turban has been sighted, as well as a haunted mirror which supposedly holds the ghosts of Sarah Woodruff and her children who previously lived in the house. Equally as spooky is the apparition of William Winter, who was reportedly shot on the front porch. His ghost, writhing in agony from the gunshot wound, has been sighted crawling up the stairs and disappearing into thin air at the 17th step. Spooky enough? Number 2. Pluckley Village, Kent, UK. This village in Kent was once crowned the most haunted village in England by the Guinness Book of World Records, with an estimated 1216 ghosts. There's a highwayman who was stabbed with a sword and pinned to a tree and is said to haunt an area with the fitting name of Fright Corner. Look out for an apparition named the Red Lady who haunts the churchyard after dark. Number 3. Airedale Asylum, Airdrie, Victoria, Australia. A village within a village, the Airedale Asylum is a huge complex that opened in 1867. Over 13,000 people were estimated to have died there, and not always due to natural causes. Tours of the site mention the ghost of Nurse Carrie who is supposed to haunt the women's wing. The visitors have shared tales of unexpected sensations, being touched, feeling cold, drafts running through the building for no apparent reason and loud bangs from parts of the building that are unoccupied. Number 4. Banner Fort, Rajasthan, India. Banner Fort was a small city made up of temples, gates and palaces at the foot of a mountain before being abandoned around 1783. There are 2 stories that explain the fate of Banner: a curse from a holy man who forbade the height of the buildings to be taller than his own. When one building cast a shadow over his own house, he is said to have cursed the entire town. Another story is of a wizard who was in love with the Princess of Banner. When the princess foiled his spell to make her fall in love with him, the bitter wizard put a curse on the city. Today, it is said that anyone who enters the city at night will never come out again, and paranormal activity is thought to be concentrated around the Dancer's Havli, Dancer's House, and Johari Bazaar, Marketplace. Number 5. The Ancient Ram Inn, Wootton-under-Edge, UK. This restaurant and hotel was built in the 1100s and has regular guests lining up to be terrorized by screams and moving furniture. The current owners of the property believe that it is built on a former pagan burial ground where children were sacrificed. Carolyn Humphreys, who has lived in the house for over 30 years, is used to the sight of guests fleeing from visions of a little girl, the cries of children and sensations of being pushed down onto the bed by a male demon.